Drop everything, Jennifer just got hitched. Following their private Las Vegas wedding in July, Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck renewed their vows earlier this month at the Batman actor's home in southern Georgia. A lot of renowned stars attended the wedding, and it was a gorgeous event to say the least. However, one of their guests is said to have enraged the newlyweds by breaking a rule of the star-studded event. First up, what was J.Lo's reaction to the leaked footage? Just over a week ago, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez were married in a lavish weekend of celebrations on Affleck's Georgia estate. Shortly after the wedding, a clip from the reception was published on TMZ. In the video, J.Lo sings a beautiful song while serenading her new husband and declaring that she can't get enough of him. She felt like it was supposed to be a personal moment between the two, so Lopez was not happy about the leaked video. To put it mildly, the 53-year-old pop star was not pleased to see the clip from the ceremony being broadcast everywhere, even though she frequently divulges information about her personal life in her newsletter, and did release some photos from the occasion. She claimed that it was being used without permission and had been leaked by someone for money in a comment that was screenshotted and distributed. Jennifer took to Instagram and wrote that the video posted was taken against their will. Whoever committed the act profited from their private moment. Lopez added that she wasn't sure where everyone was getting this information from because they had NDAs, and asked everyone not to talk about their wedding. Everything she releases in private is available to her fans on OnTheJLO, and she'll release them when she's ready. This was stolen without our permission and sold for money, she continued. Following that, Lopez expressed her gratitude to the audience for caring about the issue, and even liked a fan post that included one of her comments. Now, let's talk about what J.Lo had to say about her wedding. Lopez provided a play-by-play of the day, beginning with her step down the aisle that, according to her, led her toward the rest of her life in a white Ralph Lauren gown with a long, flowing train and veil at the weekend ceremony. Lopez stated, "That day some old wounds were healed and the burden of the past was finally lifted." Jennifer quoted a line from Affleck's 2016 film Live by Night that struck a chord with her, and was also part of a speech he gave at their wedding reception. "This is heaven. Right now, we're in it now." She mentioned that it was one of her favorite lines from the Live by Night movie, which Ben directed. He also said it during his speech on the evening of their wedding reception, and she thought it was appropriate for the occasion. Jennifer shared that the night before their wedding, she and Ben laughed about getting married again at their age. They both were married before, and according to Lopez, both of them aren't exactly young adults anymore, but somehow this seemed to be the only age that made sense. Next up, let's talk about what went down at the wedding. It was a star-studded event with Matt Damon, Kevin Smith, and many others. The three-day celebration of the stunning wedding began on Saturday, with the ceremony at Affleck's sizable plantation-style estate in rural Georgia, which, well, could have been a better choice. For the event, Lopez wore 3 different Ralph Lauren dresses, the first of which was a dramatic short-sleeved ensemble made up of more than 1,000 handkerchiefs and 500 meters of fabric that had been cut into ruffles and manually attached around the skirt and turtleneck collar. It's J.Lo we're talking about. Do we expect any less? The couple gave JB-branded tote bags as gifts to their guests. Each bag was given a personalized touch by Lopez and Affleck, who attached name tags to the straps for each person who attended the Southern soiree. The rekindled lovers also gave personalized chocolate boxes to guests staying at a nearby hotel. Following the nuptials, Lopez revealed in her newsletter that she, Affleck, and her loved ones celebrated with a yummy brunch by the lake, for which she created the decor herself. At this point, we are convinced that Jennifer's middle name should have been Extra. After making their engagement public in April, the couple wed in July in a private ceremony in Las Vegas. Lopez's name was legally changed to Affleck at the Vegas wedding, according to a marriage license recorded in Clark County, Nevada. In the early 2000s, the couple was well known for dating and even getting engaged, but they never wed. This explains why their wedding caused such a stir. Moving on, the video wasn't the only drama at the wedding. Apparently, there's been a lot of backlash regarding J.Lo's wedding venue. The couple wed at his Georgia estate last weekend, which in and of itself generated controversy because, according to WTOC, Tennessee, it was once a thriving rice plantation before the American Civil War. It's insensitive and messed up when you consider that Affleck's great-great-great-grandfather once inherited 24 slaves in 1858. Given that black people were held as slaves and made to work on southern plantations between the 17th and 20th centuries, the setting is obviously very problematic and offensive. The actor expressed his embarrassment by requesting that the creators of the genealogy program omit information about his ancestors' ownership of slaves. We can't really expect a celebrity wedding to go by smoothly without any drama or scandals. Anyways, boo to whoever leaked the video, but triple boo to the couple for picking such an offensive wedding venue. Now moving on to some other news. First of all, Taylor Swift announced her new album at the VMA. At the MTV Video Music Awards, singer Taylor Swift wowed the crowd by announcing her new album live. The 32-year-old singer announced that her new album would be released on October 21st. During her acceptance speech for the Best Long-Form Video Award, Swift made her announcement at the very end of the show, which was hosted by LL Cool J, Jack Harlow, and Nicki Minaj. The singer expressed her gratitude for being recognized alongside such amazing directors and artists, as she accepted the top honor of the evening. She said that she couldn't have produced this short film without the support of her Swifties, and she's proud of what she and her team accomplished in every moment. She continued to thank her fans and even mentioned that she wouldn't be able to re-record her albums. Also, that her fans gave her the confidence to do that. Following a disagreement with music mogul Scooter Braun, Swift is currently re-recording her first 5 albums to regain control of her music. Moving on, Avril Lavigne now has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. The same day that her debut album, Let Go, celebrated its 20th anniversary, Avril Lavigne was honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. The pioneer of pop punk reflected on her first visit to Los Angeles when she was 16, and her first sighting of the famed star-lined path during the ceremony. She even revealed a photo of herself from that trip as a teenager, complete with a navy hoodie that read "Skateboarding is a crime," and she unexpectedly changed into that same sweatshirt in the middle of her speech. How cool is that? The singer said from the podium that today she loves making music more than ever. She also said that she hopes the 16-year-olds that visit Hollywood from their hometowns with dreams and hopes see this star and think of themselves. She wants the little girls to believe in themselves and think that their names can be on there as well, because it's not impossible. Avril then ended her speech and said what an amazing 20 years, and she can't wait for the next 20. Lavigne's special day was attended by her fiancé Mod Sun, tourmate and Boys Lie co-writer Machine Gun Kelly, Love Sucks producer John Feldman, Good Charlotte members Joel Madden, Ryan Cabrera, Jaden, and Lauren Christie. Lastly, Ali Guidi discusses his new album, working with Kehlani, and other topics. Before starting a tour in support of his recently released album, Who Hurt You, Ali Guidi sat down with Tetris Kelly of Billboard to discuss creativity, his work with Kehlani, and other topics. After having 2 hits on the Billboard Hot 100, It's You and What If I Told You That I Love You, Guidi talked about how when making music, when you have previous hits, there's always that pressure of trying to outdo yourself. Sometimes it involves both creativity and numbers. He further added that one of his favorite songs is It's You, and there are times in the studio when trying to top it is the wrong approach to take. His judgment is clouded by it. We honestly understand, because that song sure is a piece of art. Ali said that he makes an effort to write songs without considering their potential commercial success. He writes it sincerely. The universe will choose the hits when the time is right. The fans choose the hits. We're excited to listen to his new album and see what the talented singer has in store for us. That's a wrap for this video. Do you think it was fair of the guest to release the video despite signing an NDA? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.